Israeli forces have killed 22 Palestinians, most of whom were children, in another airstrike in the southern Gaza city of Rafah, according to Palestinian Health Authority officials. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says pressure will be increased on Hamas in the coming days. Dominic Waghorn reports from Jerusalem.
There was a father, his pregnant wife and their 3-year-old child were killed in one airstrike. The unborn baby, has been saved by doctors, we understand, but his or her parents have died, and the 3-year-old child in the family too. In another airstrike, 2 women and at least a dozen other children from an extended family died, and that followed another airstrike the night before where I think 9 civilians died, and 6 of them were children as well. So it's been a horrendous 48 hours, particularly for children's loss of life in Gaza. So appalling that we've heard from Lord Ahmed, the junior Foreign Office Minister for the Middle East, who tweeted this. He said, appalled by the Israeli strike on a residential apartment in the densely populated Rafah in Gaza, which resulted in more children being killed. We must stop this fighting immediately and bring an end to this conflict. But it sounds like, from what we're hearing from the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu now, that it's not going to be the end. We're going to see a renewal of activity, of military activity, and the offensive in Rafah sounds like it's going to begin fairly soon. This is what he had to say in a video release from the Prime Minister's office earlier today.
Instead of retreating from its extreme positions, Hamas builds on division within us. It draws encouragement from the pressures directed at the Israeli government. As a result, it only tightens its conditions for the release of our hostages. It weighs down our heart and refuses to release our people. Therefore, we will land additional and painful blows on it, and it will happen soon. In the coming days, we will increase the military and political pressure on Hamas, because this is the only way to free our hostages and achieve our victory.
In response to our request for more information about those airstrikes where so many children died in Rafah, the IDF released this very short statement saying, at the given times, the IDF struck several military targets of the terrorist organisation in Gaza, including military compounds, launch posts and armed terrorists. They're not directly answering why so many children were killed and so many civilians seem to be caught in these airstrikes.